Hey, that's me right now.
He's dreaming again.
Yeah, I'm glad the player character is like the player. Wait, shouldn't she be angry about him using that tank thing? Or...
Yeah. I hope she's not going to lighten up within the last hour of the game.
What?
I mean, we should be used to characters doing the complete 180 by now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A little awkward pause.
I can understand you being upset.
I think I forgot something.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't.
Yeah,
But
this guy never really gets much screen time, I guess.
I'm reading my lines!
anyway, more than having trouble.
I think they're just mad because he is a Nivik, and he's kind of like floating between sides.
Anyway,
Alright, well, you're not gonna do it, so, welcome back to Devil May Cry. Plotline is terrible.
I actually have one. I was gonna wait. Don't worry.
Okay, well, mine's the lead up to that.
We'll get there.
Mine are always bad, so... I'm to make you look and sound funny and great, so...
I could hardly believe it myself when I first heard it.
Well, it's hard to swallow, but I trust you.
That line could be taken out of context. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Considering we were just talking about something else, listening to that just completely rips it out of context. What were they talking about?
Can I have a moment with Joe?
Oh no. Another moment with another non-platonic character?
What's with the serious face?
I'm waiting for Wayne to pat the bed. Like, come here. Come here.
All life on the planet when it was put into motion. I really only wanted to rid this world of the acrid.
Yeah,
Trust me.
you and the other real Nivek people.
I believe you.
You do?
Yeah, I can believe that fake voice.
Oh, yeah. There's a shortcut. It's the quickest route.
People watching this, or at least hearing
I know
this,
how the acrid behave.
does his voice sound believable?
Possible.
We're counting on you.
If the answer is yes, listen to him over and over and over.
Let's get through
And then
route.
try to do the same
Once
voice
we're
as
through,
him.
We can worry about the rest of the journey.
Journey.
Okay.
It's about the journey, not the destination. Anyway, I guess I can
Yeah.
finally say it. Welcome back to Lost Plotline, Extreme Coherence.
Yes! 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 That's your best one. Of course, you save it for the final update or two.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
the last one.
okay, so we started off in my favorite colors, brown.
Yep.
And like brown, I like how this game's going to kind of pretty snow to brown.
Yeah, and yet still requiring you to have T energy.
Why didn't Wayne suck up some of that T energy, that factory? Look, he has a gigantic canister. That's where his T energy's held. Why not just, like, do that little canteen thing? Dip it into the river.
Yeah.
Wait a few seconds. You'll have thousands of T energy.
Yeah, because you could fill that up endlessly to almost 20,000 T energy if you want. So why does he always start off with less than 1,000?
I guess Wayne likes challenging himself or something. Like, yeah, I kind of feel like dying today. Let's try it.
Also, all three of these are attacking the AI turrets down there, completely ignoring me.
I can't tell what they're attacking. It just looks like they're attacking a wall. So.
There's like two little turrets that fire on you if you get close enough to the edge. I have no idea why they're attacking it and why they don't care about me.
But hey, shortcuts are nice.
Yeah.
If you want to call this a shortcut. But no, we don't.
They're still doing it. They're still fighting the turrets.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna door. Bye.
Don't mind me.
Oh wow. It doesn't look like y'all, or it doesn't look like you're doing. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that door. Normally they kind of continually dent until they fall apart, but not that one.
I'm surprised that this game's falling apart in the last hour or so of content.
We're at the end of the game and we're still questioning everything in the game, so I don't know if what that says for this planet.
Well, hey, Prometheus 2 will have all the answers. I think.
Oh boy.
Oh! Hey, it's Swaba Fett.
Yeah, I just want to get this guy out of the way so he
Yay.
doesn't destroy it within minutes of me getting the thing.
I gotta say, I can only show my excitement for Wobba Fett so many times before it's like, yep, that's Wobba Fett.
It's okay. It gets better, don't worry.
I cannot wait to see what the hell is coming up. Again, for those watching at home, I only remember, like, the visuals of the ending cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
Not what is said. Not what has happened before that or after that.
Yeah.
There's still a... Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's a good thing in the end because I don't have to deal with it at all, even though I would normally skip over it anyway. Also, I think he was still on the roof. They're all supposed to drop down.
I like the shadows here. I had to say that much.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could say. Because that's the only thing I could see, other than brown! The color brown! A shotgun and a rocket launcher. Isn't this, like, every Call of Duty player's dream?
Pretty much.
Have these two things?
I just wish the shotgun was a little bit better against most things. I mean,
Anything.
it's good for knockback. That's about the only thing it's good for against Acrids.
Well, knock them back, then blow them up.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean, that one boss fight that was just like a VS mech thing. I mean, that benefited from the shotgun, but that's like one of the few times it actually ever comes into play.
I'm so surprised that most of the weapons of Lost Planet aren't actually that useful. Beep boop. This looks like another multiplayer map.
Yeah, it also looks like the set for a disaster movie.
Yeah, it really does. Which
I actually wonder if it is.
it makes more sense as a multiplayer map because it does look like a set.
Yeah. It's like an enclosed space. I don't know. It looks like a ride you would walk into in one of the Disney World theme parks.
Yeah, I think it's modified a little bit for the multiplayer. Duh, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this is a multiplayer map. It's very cramped compared to most of the other maps. Also, having played the multiplayer, I think I can say this is the one I hate the most. So, oh god, it's the useless bugs. I like how they're throwing all their hardest enemies at you.
Yeah, like the ones you would meet maybe every hour or so are now showing up tenfold in the last hour of the
Yay.
game.
I don't even get why the Acrid are specifically here. I mean, what are we doing again? I didn't look at the mission screen, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, we're trying to head to the orbital elevator where the bad guys are trying to escape.
And Joe just said there's a hive, so okay, there's an Acrid hive.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but okay.
We're
You
piecing
think-
it together, we're getting there.
Yeah, like there's an orbital elevator somewhere up ahead. We're going to it. You'd think that Nivek has this place covered, but
You would think if you
not.
could invent an orbital elevator, you could come up with a better solution to the T-energy situation.
yeah, but I expect a lot more than what we're given. So it's... I still can't get over the fact that he just carries that around. Oh yeah, I think you're... Are you about to... You can actually attach weapons to a VS, even
Yeah.
though you don't have to pilot. Yeah. I thought you were about to show us that, because that'd be new content and or innovation.
I think I just go in to pick up in this one, but you can... you have to remove the other one, of course, and then... So it's
Yeah.
just a kind of arduous process of taking one off, and then taking the other off, and swapping them out.
Now, imagine if this game had, like, upgrades and stuff, and, like, after a mission, you go into a garage. Oh, boss... Yeah, whatever, boss fight. No. You go to a garage, and you just detach whatever you want, and attach whatever you want. Like, you have to buy the parts, of course, but...
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
it's another... I've seen a vagina monster in so many games that this is not shocking ever or surprising.
This is actually one of my favorite boss fights, though. I mean, it's kind
because
of
it's a vagina, because that's a little weird.
but it's I mean, it's kind of straightforward. The only thing you really can do is fire on the mandibles, I guess, because anything else you fire at doesn't deal any damage whatsoever, and even firing on the mandibles doesn't deal damage. But I mean, you'll see in a minute what actually happens.
Are you saying this is a Metroid fight? It should be flashing yellow first, and then when it flashes red, damage is being done.
Yeah. There you go. That's what you do. So you fire off one of the mandibles, and then you have to crawl inside. And
you have to crawl inside the
and-
hole of the vagina monster.
and give it a little tickle, and then run away. Because if you don't, that hand's gonna get you. It's coming. Actually gets me.
And you say this is one of your favorite boss fights?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not
I
particularly.
think I can see why, because this is innovation compared to the other boss fights.
Yeah, all the other boss fights are just really straightforward fire at the huge target, but this one, I mean, it requires a little bit more commitment, I guess.
You have to shoot one thing before you can shoot the thing you really want to shoot.
Yeah, but then
Innovation.
you have to do both of those before you want to shoot the thing you really want to shoot at, which you'll see in a minute.
Uh-oh. Does it transform into its ultimate form?
It might show you its ultimate form, briefly.
Oh. Okay. I'm waiting. I'm waiting really hard.
This can actually be really tricky, though, if you don't get out of the way of the little balloons, because they're made up of electricity, these ones, so they stun you.
Yeah, because... why?
Just reasons.
Elemental Acrid. This game has magic. And it's not showing us the magic.
Until the last half hour.
Yeah, why can't Wayne do Shoryukens? His arm can carry VS-sized weaponry, but he can't shoot fireballs.
And they have a huge range like that. I was pretty far away and it still managed to stun me, so...
The realism and my immersion is broken.
We should just retire this LP early and be done with it forever.
There'd be no difference.
Now I'm convinced that the VS says amazing pilot anytime you exit it, because I can never make it what it actually says, but it really just sounds like amazing. I'll just take it as it is.
Elemental Acrid. They look kind of cool, but
Yeah.
why? Why do they exist? Lost Planet!
Ready.
Too bad you can't, like, the little tagline for games isn't actually audio, because that would be the audio for the tagline. Lost Planet! Why? Oh, man. So again, this boss gives you, wow, like what, 4 VS's? 4 Wobbuffets?
Yeah.
Something like that?
You'd be really hard pressed to actually get them all destroyed unless you're really bad, but...
Well...
I think it's more of an ammo thing as well.
We
'cause
know a guy!
we do know a guy, yeah.
We know a guy who could possibly do that.
Yeah. But aside from the infinite ammo laser we have, which is not very useful in this boss, you can run out of ammo, so I guess they want you to have an abundance of that.
Too bad he can't, like, shoot the ceiling and cause damage by dropping things down on top of it or something.
Yeah, like that one boss that was like every other boss in the game.
Yeah, the spike thing. Where you shoot the spikes, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. Why don't they just reuse ideas? I mean, they clearly don't have any most of the time.
Yeah, it's really going to hurt the game.
Like, yeah, you're really good ideas. Feel free to use them again. Plus, it makes sense. You're fighting a gigantic vagina monster.
Yeah.
Also, I noticed that one of those mandibles is gone. But
Yeah, so taking out the mandible twice will remove the whole thing.
Okay.
So, I mean, that kind of puts it into its... I mean, I would say phase again, but I don't mean phase.
I take it you cannot go into that left one over and over and over again and shoot it and cause damage? You actually
No,
have to
it's
shoot
once
this one.
you destroy the I don't know, is it a nipple or something? Once you do that twice, that thing.
Yeah, that.
If you do
Whatever
that
thing
twice,
is.
it's basically gone, and then you'll see what happens. That's what happens.
What? What?
It was a very short glimpse. You'll see it again. Actually, I think I just destroyed the arm for the last time. So you'll see. There we go. It's going to do its little thing. The gaping maw. With a worm-like creature inside.
It looks so stupid like that.
And it's so weak as well. You can take it out in a couple of rocket blasts.
I noticed its health is disappearing, but that looks goofy as hell.
It shakes because it's so angry. And of course I get stunned as it's firing its missiles.
It looks like something that you would show to children to try and scare them. And they would just laugh.
I'm now panicking because I have one rocket left and I keep getting stunned. But we're good.
Yay. Does this also freeze up? Oh my god. Oh. Ugh. I'm glad. No, don't look at it. Please don't look at it.
It's undulating.
Oh, does it freeze?
No, for some
Just
reason the
goes-
last few bosses turn into stone as opposed to ice. Then I guess that makes sense if we're not in an ice-filled area. I don't know.
Yeah, but you're also not in an ice-filled area for a couple bosses, and they still do that.
Yeah.
So, what?
Well, it's not the only inconsistency in the game, I guess.
Yeah, I should be complaining about a whole lot more, and I have been, but still.
Also, what I'm doing is pointless, trying to collect weapons, because this door is another one that just resets everything anyway.
Oh, good, it's one of those doors. Mm-hmm. I like those doors. Like, just imagine if Deus Ex, the original, every single time you went through a door, it dropped you with your default pistol and nothing else.
Yeah.
It'd represent the gameplay a little more.
Oh no.
Wait, is that Commander Shepard? No, it's Joe. Okay.
And he's just there.
Yeah.
This is never explained at all. How people
He's
just appear where
following
you are.
very closely behind you with invisibility.
Here.
I think the little canister on Wayne's back is where he holds the cast.
You don't
The rest of the crew and his little thing.
Like Final Fantasy, where all the characters pop out of the main one.
The one that approached me.
I like to picture them as Pokemon.
Trying to explain.
Gotta catch all the plot.
I trusted Eisenberg and
Which
couldn't
won't
believe
be
a
that
word of
hard.
what Yuri was saying. I kept my distance from him for a while, but one time he said he had to meet me and that it was urgent. I went to the designated spot, but all I found was a note and that device.
So Joe is now plot integral.
Yes.
It said,
The
Good job.
least
You've now
developed
made a character stronger than Wayne.
Wayne. When Eisenberg ordered me to make contact with the very same person, it put me
I don't.
on edge.
I think that's technically the first time they named the big bad guy, the one
What I've heard confirms
who he tried to
what
shoot, and he was like
that
a
he was thrown into a
hologram. His name's actually
containment facility.
Eisenberg.
It wasn't just because of his involvement.
Get it?
with
Because
Frontier
it's like
Project, but also
iceberg.
due to-
Ha!
Where are they holding him? Do you know?
Conveniently enough, it's on the way to the.
Seriously, you have to name
Let's
your
go.
big bad, something like that. Why not just call him Dr. Freeze? Like, really. Just
Yeah,
get the
okay.
licenses to do that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So Yuri's actually apparently still alive somewhere.
Well, it was never...
You've done more than enough for
Was it ever implied that he was dead to begin with? Like, he was just gone.
Well, Eisenberg did say he was kind of very coy about it. He was saying he's away somewhere. He never actually said where
The
though.
route has been programmed into your trailer's main computer.
This game's not good at implying anything.
Got it.
I'm leaving you the anti-VS rifle. It might come in handy.
What?
Sorry, I hesitated earlier.
Anti-VS
Never
rifle.
in my wildest dreams
That's the only thing that's changed in 30 years. We now have a gun that can shoot robots.
And I don't even know what he's talking about because you don't see it again after this point. I think that was just supposed to be like an excuse to extend the scene.
Joe gave us.
Good to go. Leave it to us.
All right. It's time to go free our old friend Yuri.